Now that we've set up this demonstration plan, I want to demonstrate now how it actually works in practice. So I've logged on to the Neuro Rehability program, and I've got to select the plan that I'm using, which is demonstration, David, for myself, and I click on next. Now, from this point onwards, I have to set myself up so that the Kinect can recognize where I am, and it can recognize my movement. So I move my body into the center of the frame, and I'm now going to move my hand, and you can see from this point onwards I'm using my hand to control the Neuro software. This is a usage disclaimer. It is a medical device, and because of that it needs to be used with the correct procedures in order not to result in any kind of damage or injury to the user. So I'm happy with the disclaimer. So I move back to the game. So it tells me that I'm using my right hand, and I'm using the Kinect, which is a device which typically the clinicians would use at a rehabilitation clinic. So I'm ready now to start to play the game, and because I chose to play these games in any kind of free-form sequence, I can move my hand and select the game that I want to play. Well, I'm going to begin with the coloured cans game. It tells me what I have to do. I've got to move the coloured can to the correct shelf. I'm ready to play now. So it takes me into the kitchen, and I've got to recognise the colour of the can and move it to the correct shelf. Okay, so we start with a red can. I select it, move my arm up so that it's in the correct shelf, another red can, up. And with practice, you can get quite quick at this. Green can goes down there. So it's testing not only your physical movement, but also some of your reaction times and your cognitive capabilities. If you're working with patients who have restricted mobility, you do have the option to be able to calibrate the system so that it makes allowances for the freedom of movement and the capabilities of the individual patient. So another red can, another red can, moving quickly now, just got a few seconds left, blue can, red can, and yellow can. I've got a new high score, so I did better than my last exercise. So now I'm going to move on to the next exercise. And I think I'm going to choose the recycling bin. So, and this is a different exercise because it involves foot movement. So here are the trash bins, and in a moment I will see a green trash can, a green trash bin. I don't want to put it into the blue one, I want to put it into the green one. So I move my feet to the correct bin. Blue one into the blue bin, green one into the green bin, yellow one into the yellow bin, and the bins that come up in sequence are random, so that you can't effectively cheat by knowing which bin's going to come next. So yellow, I didn't do that properly. Wait till the bin trash goes in, blue, and I'm alternating my feet, as you can see from the video. I need to move the yellow one in, and I've got quickly the red one. I've got a high score. It's the same as the high score I had last time, so I've not improved on that. So I'm now ready to move on to the next game. So I'm now going to choose bees and flowers. And on this one I've got to avoid the bees and touch the flowers. So So I set it up so the distractors, the bees that you've got to avoid, represent 50% of the elements that come down the screen. So I've got to avoid bees. Oh, I've got one there. Flower, flower. Keep away from the bees. Waiting for another flower to come. Here we are. Flower, 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 flower. Some more bees coming down. Got to avoid them. Move up through the gap between the bees. Here's a flower. There we are. And I find that I'm moving quickly. Avoid the bee. Some more bees coming down. 9 seconds left. Quickly get these flowers. This is quite good fun. Okay, I beat 1800. That's my new high score. So I'm moving now on to my final game, which is a skiing game. And I used to go skiing every year in my younger days. So I've got to avoid obstacles and lean to the right or left to pick up coins. So I'm ready to go. The game is now loading. I'm looking at the screen, and there I am on the slopes, ready to go. So here we go. Or is it like being at the starting gate of ski Sunday exercise? So I'm going down the slope now, and I've got to remember to get the coin and look down. That's it. Here we are, where's another coin? Whoa, missed that one. Look down. And here's a coin. Here's a coin. Look down. Whoa dear, I hit that one. Look down. That's it. And up, up. That one, down. Whoa. Down. Okay, now stand up a bit. Now I'm going to lean to the left. Whoa, got that one. And you really do have to lean. Oops. Missed that one. I need some practice at this game, I think. Oh, missed that one. 1100. Not so good as the first time I did it. Never mind. So I played the 4 games and I can track my progress. Did I feel any pain during the games? No, I didn't. I can say okay. And this provides very useful feedback to the physiotherapist. So that's just a quick run through, an example of some of the rehability games. So I'm going to exit from it now and go and close the program down.